Welcome to the student micro training for the Criterion Writing Assessment. Type criterion.ets.org in your URL box. Locate the new user box and select Create Account. Locate the student access code provided to you by your NCOA. Type that access code in the access code boxes. Do note that the access codes are not case sensitive. In the title box, type your pay grade. In your last name and first name boxes, type in your DoD ID number. Your DoD ID number is located on the back of your Acct card. Do note that your DoD ID number differs from your medical ID number. Type your enterprise email in your email address box. Confirm your enterprise email. In your username box, type your last name and your last four. In your password and confirm password box, type your last name and your last four. In the event that your last name and last four has been used previously, type in your last name and the last five of your SSN number. You will know if your username has been used previously after we submit this page and you're given an error where it reads that this username has already been used. In the security question, select a security question. In the security question answer box, you guessed it, type in the answer for your security question. Select the Submit button. If you've done everything correctly, it will take you to the next page. If you have reached the next page, click the OK button. In the event you were not allowed to progress towards the next page, scroll to the top of your screen, locate the letters in red, correct the mishap that is written in red, resubmit the Submit button, upon selecting the OK button, you will return to the primary page for the Criterion Writing Assessment. Sign in as a returning user. My search engine is basically asking if I want to save this password. Select Never if you're on a public computer. On the student landing page, you should notice the NCOA in which you are assigned. Click the hyperlink for this NCOA. Select Assignments. On the Assignments page, you should notice the topic for your assignment, as well as a Start Response box. Before selecting the Start Response box, click the hyperlink for the title. After clicking the hyperlink, you see the prompt for which you will write your essay. The only time you will not see the prompt after clicking the title of the assignment in which you will write is when your NCOA has chosen to place a timer on your prompt. For everyone else, if you do see the prompt in which you will write on, to write your essay in the event you do not see the prompt in which you will write, which is a result of your NCOA placing a time limit default on your assignment. Once you click the Start Response, your time starts to wind down. So if you start the response by clicking the Start Response button, this is what you will basically see. You can type your response in the box, or you can cut and paste the response from your word processing document and then click Submit. After you have submitted your assignment, it's going to return a grade for you. For example, on the prompt in which I wrote, I was returned a grade 6 of 6. And I will show you my assignment after I perform a quick reading for timed essays. After you have hit or selected your Start Response button, as you can see for timed essays, if your instructor has chosen to have your essay timed, a timer will appear. You will have the time specified on the timer to plan and complete your essay. Be sure and leave sufficient time for writing the essay after you have finished planning. Time essays do not allow for later revision. After you're okay with what you have written and you've submitted your essay, it's going to return a rubric score. And here was my attempt for my timed essay. It shows you my attempt 1. And as you see, the algorithm for the assessment grades your essay. If you were to choose each organizational piece of the content in which you wrote, you would find a more detailed explanation of what you did correctly or what you did incorrectly. If you look at your results page, here's your score. and it offers suggestions on what you could have done better to improve your writing. Anyone scoring 5 and above, according to this algorithm, you are a proficient writer. Anyone scoring 4 and below, you're not as proficient as you should be. And in the end, I will direct you to resources that you can use to improve your writing. Before attending the residence section of your PME, you're required to bring this report with you. And you do this by going to the Reports tab, and you select a report, which is Expanded Performance Summary. And that's probably the in-depth report that you're going to receive as a student. You click the View button for your report, and then you just print it. And here are the errors in which you made, or the comments or suggestions that the algorithm provided for you. If you click the Assignments tab, it returns you to your prompt page again. And if we're to select your score, select your feedback analyses, and basically you will see a chart of the feedback or suggestions or your mishaps, in which were identified after you've had your prompt scored. So if you're done with looking at your scores, you can sign out of your account. For those students who scored 4 or below on their assessment, I will provide resources, the NCO virtual writing tools that you can use. They're located in Mill Suite at this time, and you can use these resources to help improve your writing. Remember, while watching this video, you were taught how to enter Criterion by creating your account, how to access the prompt in which you will write, how to locate the scores, as well as print out the scores that you would need to take with you when you begin your residence portion of your NCOA. And finally, you were given the tools for a website that you can use to improve the score for your writing. Thank you for attending the student micro training for Criterion.